Ballot papers are now out for all RMT members on London Underground. You've got two ballot papers, your red one on pay and your blue one on jobs and agreements. Why are we balloting? Well, on pay, as you know, every single member of RMT who works on London Underground generates thousands of pounds for the London economy every time you go into work. We provide a service to the public, we provide a service to the economy of London, and we deserve not to suffer a real terms pay cut year on year for continuing to come to work and do that. So that's why we're balloting over pay. We've not had an acceptable offer off of London Underground at the present time. They're saying that we haven't got the money to make sure that our pay keeps pace with inflation. We don't understand why that is. Passenger numbers are now back up to where they were pre-pandemic, yet there's 2,000 fewer people working for London Underground delivering that service. So we don't understand why those people should be paid less. It seems that London Underground can find plenty of money for the people at the top. The Commissioner's pay is rising by 22% to over £600,000 this year. If the Commissioner is being rewarded for the success of TfL and London Underground, then we should all share in that. You should share in that, and you should not be seeing yourself getting a real terms pay cut. So once again, it is critical that you return your ballot paper in the red envelope and make sure that we're in a strong position to negotiate on pay for you. We've made it absolutely clear to LUL in recent talks that we're not going to accept their offer of 3.1% that doesn't even get paid to absolutely everybody and ignores all of our other demands. So what we've told them is we need an above RPI offer out of them. We need an offer that absolutely is paid to everyone who is part of this collective bargaining negotiation. No business rule exemptions. No one gets the pay rise if they were recruited during a certain time. We want this pay rise to be for everyone who is a member of RMT on London Underground. We also need them to address the question of fatigue and working hours. We cannot just put that in a box and say we're forgetting about that at this time. And also, we need to sort out the issue of Boxing Day and Christmas period working. Some people get additional payments for that, others don't. We need an underpin on that and an absolute minimum standard so as everyone gets rewarded for their commitment if they work over the festive period. On top of that, we've also made the point to London Underground that we cannot agree something for 2025 while we have outstanding stuff from the 23 and 24 pay awards that they still haven't delivered on. And by that, we mean the extension of PRIV for everyone that doesn't already qualify for it, and we mean moving from banded pay to spot rates in certain areas, which was something else that they agreed to look at with us for 2024. So we need to get all of that sorted out, and we need to get a fair offer for this year. And in the meantime, we need you to return your ballot papers to put us in the strongest position to make sure that we're able to do that. On jobs and agreements, it's a similar picture. I've already mentioned that there's 2,000 fewer people now than there were before COVID. We need that reversed. We need those jobs filled. We need all the vacancies which exist across particularly APD, the asset side of the job. We need those positions filled. And also we need jobs back on our stations where we have a real problem with lone working and workplace violence. So we need to address all of those things, and we need you to vote yes, so as we can engage the company on those issues and insist that they discuss headcount with us and also the conditions that people have, their framework agreements, their rosters, etc. All those terms and conditions agreements that we have, we need to be able to defend them, and that will include the issue of people being told that they're being tupied out of LUL to TfL. That has a massive impact on those people's future earnings prospects, and we need to be in a position to challenge the company on that and to be able to represent those members who face that threat. So get your two ballot papers back, red one on pay, blue one on jobs and agreements. Get them both in the post box. The ballot closes on the 29th of July, but don't wait. Please get the ballot papers back as soon as you can and put us in a strong position to negotiate for you.